welcome to the Breakfast Club. It is now Tuesday, April the 8th, 2025. Welcome to the show, and let's get started on the markets. So I do like this upside of 18,356 on the hourly. Right now, I'm looking for a nice little retracement back into this old high here. I've seen that there's a reversal here on the 1 minute, and we're just catching this for a little ride down in the short term. We're risk-free, and I'm looking for a ride right to the top of 17,894-ish, somewhere around there. I want to see a portion of this stay open, so I just want to see it come back and tap the old high, 1902 or whatever, somewhere around there. Half of this $19.08. Basically, if you pull your fib tool in here, we could do a TPM model 1 on this on the way down. So I'm at break even now. So I'd like to see that continue rolling over, coming down. As soon as you hit 50%, take half the trade off, and we'll move our stop loss down a little deeper. If it comes back and takes out that high, I don't want to see it get through this candle's mean threshold. So that's where I'm sitting at right now. And 15-minute wise, oh, came back and got me. Okay, so looking at a run back inside this range. It's too choppy for me now, so I'll wait for something. It's 50%. That'll put us back into this order block imbalance right here. 988 to 992. I do like a nice songbird in the morning. Anyway, let's look at what else we got going on today. So I would like to see 18,372 today. Aim for there, and then the fill of this fair value gap above us, because there's work that needs to be done up there. So you're looking all the way up to 18,532, somewhere around there. That would be good to see. So we just popped over 50% of that range and looking for a continuation down to that 50% now. Retap this low mitigation block or breaker, depending on if you look at that as the high. I'm going to move right back to stress-free on my trade. Catching a run down into that 50% of this range here now. Off 50% here. Short. And we said 908, right? Another model you could use on this would be I was going to say right here. There's a small imbalance right there. You see that? This box to box inside this range. And we just hit that box right now. So you'd see a measure of retracement back up into here at 961 to 966. Low taken, institutional order flow entry drill for continuation on the downside. I'd like to see it just swing up there one more time. It's a 50-52, so you should see a run into here. Anyway, let's go on to something else here. On the daily perspective, if we're looking for this to continue up into May now, if ABS is right, this is the seasonal tendency for the turn to occur at the end of the month in March into April. April will be your run up. You could be looking for, we'd love to see this fill out here today. Tomorrow, get a reversal down into here, or today and tomorrow, push through this fair value gap. Thursday, retap it, and then continue going higher. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then do for the rest of the April, take this high and start working all the way back up to this high here. So these would be my objectives if we have our seasonal tendency kicking in here now. And this is a great time to do a seasonal tendency when everybody's terrified that the market's going to go lower. And then they just suddenly turn it on them. Trump starts bragging about how great he is and, you know, how he's turned the market around and all that kind of bullshit. But it's a seasonal tendency. So those would be the key levels I'd be looking for proof that we're moving in a different direction. So we'll see what we definitely have to get above here on a close, 50% of that range on a close, and then get some support off that to go higher. So there's the run right up into that high, 96. What do we call it? 96. Oh no, that's a different one. Did it get there? It got there. Now, if we close above that, we're back inside this range. So I don't think we're done down here though. So what could we be running to? 978. Yes, I'm looking for that on ES. Dow Jones, 1 hour chart. I like to see this create a fair value gap here, find some support at this and start going higher. I don't want to see us get through the level we just established here. So an institutional order flow entry drill would be a perfect little tap and go. So we'll see where that closes now. I want to see that end here in the next 6 minutes right there. And then another one of just tap it and then start leaving. Natural gas broke our level yesterday. TXX has hit my box down here we're looking for. Got nothing on that one. This is allowed to come all the way back to here. It's allowed to hit all the way into there, and then we'll see if, that's right. And then we'll see if we get a reaction off that come down lower. Soybeans inside the box for a nice reaction off of here. We need to get above here for the soybeans to run higher. Coffee, still looking for coffee to run lower into these two little sticks down below us. The discount box here, how we're acting inside here is going to be important for me to determine whether or not we're running for lower prices. So we'll see how it bounces around in there today. If we get a nice kick off of there. This isn't decision time right now. This is, unless you're taking a portion of your short off, then I'd be sitting on live cattle and not wait for a new setup. Cocoa, I'm looking for cocoa to run down back into this box here. I would expect to see corn to go higher now. Look for this box above us here. Look for corn to run into there. Little piggies. I'm expecting to see them get up into that volume imbalance now. Crude oil. Oh, yes. Crude oil's doing a nice little hourly. Pop down, tap it. I like to see that go higher today. Oh, that's in a nice little spot. If we get above here on a 5-minute chart, on a close, I'd like to see oil get above 61.20. Right there on a 5-minute chart. And I'd like to see that start marching higher. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We'll have a look at that later. Gold. It did take out our sell side from yesterday we're looking for, so that's good. Market structure shift here. Close above it, come back, find support at it, come back inside the range. Reverse, come back lower. Reverse, go back higher. Reverse, come back lower. I want to see that level get taken right there. And then I'll have an upside objective of right there, up there. I'm stress-free on this trade here. We have a reversal trade here. You come back into it here. Starting to run back up into this range. I'm looking for this side here, so stress-free. And we'll see if we can get up into that premium box. Mean threshold, pay yourself at mean threshold, or just move your stop depending on how big your leverage is. Like that's mean threshold right there. So if that rolls over here and comes back down again right now, I don't think it will, but I think we've got at least 8 to 6. to 811. And if we can get through that, then we're looking for 821. Sorry, let's get back over here. Bitcoin. Those who are trading Bitcoin. I got an upside of Bitcoin of right now 8,375. Minute, looking for this objective. If you can get through this one on a close, look for these old highs. But that whole objective, there's a premium. We got another little box just up here. Here's the draw. Still looking for that to get below here. Mosaic, I'd like to see the mosaic get back down below these lows here. I'd like to see it create a new low. NVIDIA. Be nice to see these all reversing there. This is going to be our seasonal tendency. There's Disney on the way back up again, right at our discount box here. We've tapped that, so the fear is that we're just going to roll over and keep coming lower, right? And then Disney's down into sell side below you. It's $78. Still coming lower. Ford's trying to hold on there. I think they're giving up the ghost. Bank of Montreal. Still got downside, Gary. Still got downside. Bank of Nova Scotia. That bird's really singing her A out there. What have I got for currencies? Well, there came back right back to our level we're looking at yesterday. It hit it. And now I want to see if we get a reaction off that, which we are so far. Let's see if that holds. If not, we got this little box down here. And then the next potential price leg lower. If the American dollar starts to rally past this level and takes these highs, we're looking for higher prices. That'll drop the pound, the euro, and the Canadian dollar's never done that well anyway. If we start climbing out of here, though, we're above this level. I like that. We found support at it. Now I'd like to see that keep coming higher. We might actually get 72 cents out of the deal here. All right, let's get back over to here. Climb up out of here, find support, march higher, take out this high. On a close, we've come back inside the discount one, took out the high. So now looking for this immediate rebalance here. Let's see if this creates a fair value gap here. You can almost ignore this candle, this wick hit right here. Let's see if we can't see that go higher. Nice call, Hadi. Nice call, buddy. Nice little change of direction. Support. We're still marching higher. Let her buck, man. I'm in stress, about to stress-free on that one now. Now I want to see this, it's got its legs. It can start running for the 830. Yesterday's 830. Today's 830. Right here. So far, nothing here other than this immediate rebounds. If this rips through here, this becomes the next fair value gap for me. Otherwise, I'm looking for the 830 from yesterday. We'll find out how sensitive that is. This could be just the turn right now. Come back down into this range. Where could we be here? Let's say hello to everybody here. We got first through the door this morning. I love the way they flip the whole numbers over when somebody new jumps into onto the show. You see the actual double-digit number spinning, and then it's actually the single digit that turns. It's funny. D's first through the door. Good morning, Derek. We've been outside the gates waiting for the Theta to open his window to the garden below. Long live Theta. Just retraced to the discount. Yes. His two needed some more volume. My lord, we hit the weekly breaker yesterday. Yeah, I'm still seeing upside through into the weekly wick. Imbalance is still above us yet. Yeah, there's a lot of potential for this to go higher for the rest of the month now. Morning, Sandra. Good morning, good morning. Morning, Abs. Hey, D, I had to put you on my bigger screen to make sure you're looking and sounding better, my friend. So I have it for, yeah, I'm feeling actually a lot better. I have my last acupuncture shot today, but my face is feeling a lot better. I can hold water in my mouth. I don't sound so bad right now. My S's sound a little more slurry, or less slurry than they did, but otherwise I'm ticking along quite well. Thank you very much. And it will be tomorrow will be the official 2-week period since the beginning of this whole palsy starting anyway. So that's a good thing. Only 2 weeks and we're almost done. Almost back to normal. Red light therapy, man. Red light therapy every night. Acupuncture, massage, and talk a lot. Don't be afraid to talk a lot. Keep the muscle, keep the nerve, keep everything, trying to fire it off. A lot of people will probably go into isolation and feel embarrassed and all that other stuff. Nah. Don't do it, man. Just keep talking. Find an outlet, and you guys are awesome, and I appreciate all of you sitting there listening to me slur up my words for the last couple of weeks, and let's hope I can look pretty enough for my date with a D tomorrow. All right, we're aiming for our first objective up here. I like that. And if you're moving your stop loss, move your stop loss to protect your trade, because we got anytime we could be expecting a reversal. But look at this. Look at this, my friends. Darren has started a new objective of 236. 236. 236. Right there. That's my pudding. It's my cake. And always keep looking every time you make a new high. Look for that fair value gap. Look for that setup, that change in direction. Here's an immediate rebalance right here. So I treat that like a fair value gap. Release your inhibitions. Feel the rain on your skin. Good morning, everyone. LMB 777, good 777s. Welcome. What the heck is the 7 a.m.? I see ES heading. I think maybe not directly, but today. ES, what do we have ES going to today? Yeah, we've got that coming up into here now, Derek. We want to see ES get through here today. So yeah, I do like that idea of it marching higher today. Maybe not directly today. Yes, sir. Yo. Come out. Campione, good morning. Shepherd, good morning. Fiddlesticks, hello. Glad to see you're all doing better. Thank you very much. GMB man. Little concerned on ES that it hasn't retraced to a discount in the 15-minute. Little imbalance right here. All right. ES hasn't retraced to a 15-minute, you said, hey? Let's go to hourly here, 15 here. Let's do this. I get these stupid things. I really don't like this thing on my charts. I don't know why I keep sticking it in there. Electronic is 0. Apply to all. Thank you. 15-minute. No retracement on 15-minute. Watch there, Derek. And then look at this larger range here. And you got an immediate rebalance right here as well. I do like this level right here for your discount box. And then the next discount box is here. You can get through this level here and take this candle out. Look for these two levels down here, or 50% of that whole range. Again, it would be a TPM model 1 on that. This is how I'd manage that on the way down. Okay, I'm out of that trade. Where's our oil doing? Look at that support in there. Holy cow. Look at the bodies totally respecting that level. A little bit of wick action into the mean threshold. Love it. Nice kick off of there. Retrace back to old high. No, just barely short of it. And had intentions of leaving. That's that A plus setup we're talking about, where you get that fair value gap like that, and this one just opens up and leaves. It does not even come back to give you institutional order flow entry drill. That's just an A level. That's A plus right there. Just leave. That's a great example right there of a graded response. A plus setup is just it. As soon as you see it come back into a level that sees a reasonable place for it to hit, and I would say 61.39. Oh, it already hit 61.39. Oh, right here. Look at this one. Right here. Premium array. Draw it out, my friend. Draw it out. You know, look for the logic in each one of these levels. Not quite touching that one, but look at this. Just enough to clip the top of it. Come back and tap that. Body clears it, comes back, taps it, leaves. Ooh, A plus setup. Nice. Nice. And So where are we going, you say? Oh, we got a reverse going on here. Changing direction. If we get a body below here, and a close, look for a run down into this range here. Old high, mean threshold. We got an immediate rebalance right there. So looking for a deeper run into this range. Pull your fib tool from here to here. 50%, 62% on the way down. And rejection block. We've hit the rejection block right here at 6160. What's the open on this candle? Or the close on that candle? Close is 69. Open is 70. So 70. Oh, 68. So we're 2 handles short of the rejection block. This is good. 730. So 930 should give us a nice little swing point, and then give you your continuation to the upside if we're looking for more upside today. Old time, don't like any entry 15 minutes before the open. Yes. Looking for that 236 up there. So come back and tap this, or all the way come back into here. So the concern is then that if we get a run up for 930 and start to get the reverse up here, I want to see 930. Just keep pushing up until 10 o'clock and see if you get a turn at 10. If we just keep going at 10 o'clock, then I'm looking all the way into lunch hour for this continuation on along. Look at this downside though. That's where the regular trading hour gap is. We're 600 handles there. Socks on. Yes, the 15 could be a market open, 15-minute push, so I won't be entering in a discount. One more minute beforehand. So we've got a little run above here, fair value gap and a fair value gap. They're both overlapping. One could go lower. We need to close below that level, take out this low, use this as support, come back into here. So you want to see it down, come back up, find support right in this little box here. That's what I'd like to see the next. If this is acting the way I want it to act, I want to see this happen. I want to see this come all the way through here, come back up into that and keep coming lower. If we're going to go lower, or a tap off there to here, the mean threshold of that candle, and then go higher. There's the 30. If it runs straight up there, 236 again is my upside for short term. Mm-mm. 236. This was today's, so let's say this is Tuesday. Watch it come through here, take this guy out. I don't want to see it just tap it and go. Look at the precision on that. You gotta love some precision, man. It's cold. It's a cool morning here in Canada. Right now, if you tap that, I'd be like full on, take some profit inside there. For that very reason, come all the way back down again. So we're inside, a little poke through it. My first little hint, it wants to go lower. Come back to this level, immediate rebalance. Mean threshold, come all the way back down, start eating your way through here now. We'll see where this ends on the 20 and 25 seconds. I'd like to see this to be an immediate rebalance wick only, because I'm going to treat this like a fair value gap. Be like an institutional order flow entry drill, turn around, come back down, come off at 8:30, it's fine. That's consequent encroachment. No, I didn't want to see that fill. No, I don't want to see that fill. So 236 again. So you have to ask yourself, is this acting the way you want it to act? Right now, it's not for me, so sideline, wait for something. A 50-minute, would you like to see a pullback to 50-minute fair value gap for a long 15-minute? 15-minute, yes. Yeah, this one here. I'm with you, hoodie. I like to see us come back into this and just give it a little institutional order flow entry drill, a tap, or finally that tap we were looking for earlier. Just give that high a tap right there. So it'd be an institutional order flow entry drill, a continuation to the upside, and leave this portion open. Or at worst, come down and tap the high of this candle, which is also the consequent encroachment of the BISI here. And no more. You don't, if you really want to see it bullish, there, and go higher. So graded response again, but I would like to see that come back lower. So look for 10 o'clock. Maybe 10 o'clock will give you your swing low, and then a continuation on the upside. Here's your 8:30, 9 o'clock reverse, go higher. Not acting the way I want it to act, so we'll wait. That would put us back into right there, 63, right here, this old high. What would that do in here? Just over 62% retracement of this small range here. For the whole range, created from 8:30-ish. Puts us right into here. So yeah, just watch this now. All this, not what I wanted to see. I wanted to see half that wick, come back down, draw into this, and then continue going lower. This was not expected this right now, so I'm going to wait until I see this level and this level find support. Now we've traded below it right here, came back inside it there. That's good. Now give me what I was asking for about 3 candles ago, 4 candles ago. We want to close below this level. Preferably, you know, you could do this one first, I guess. Come back and tap this. Right there. Perfect. Now come lower. Nice. Close below here. Lovely, lovely. Now it's acting the way I wanted it to act, right? This is what we were asking for over here. And then we're looking for a run back into that range. So we want to see this 15-minute here. Get traded back into. Look at that tap right on this, perfectly on the spot we're looking for. That's institutional order flow entry drill. Get back above this initial presentation and start going higher. If we start to come deeper into refilling this regular trading hour gap, then we'd have to take out this on a 15-minute chart and go lower. We want to see this no more than 50% of that. So we're looking at 36 below us here. That's not what I want. Ideal is right now, get above here, find some support above this level. See how we've gone through it. Come back to it, tapped it, extended the range, closed below that level, then came back, tapped it one more time. You want to see this keep coming lower now. 50% of that way. I don't want to see this start to dig back into here again. Unless we decide to hit the perfect spot that Adi and I were just mentioning, right here. And you're going up above that level, hold support on it and keep going higher. You don't want to see a body get above here. If a body gets above here, we're getting on this potential resumption of going higher. We have to close above 133 for me to confirm that, but right now I still want to see it come lower. I'd love to see it get into that old high right here. So they're just precise levels we're looking at right now, and looking. So I guess Hadid, we'd be looking for a nice little pop above here. Use this 830 to start launching higher, along with this first presentation fair value gap. Happens to overlap perfectly right with our other little fair value gap there. So wicks are still doing the damage good. We're still below this level. I'm all right with that. Keep coming lower. A bit wicky for me, but you know, it's still doing what we want it to do. Now, if it's got intention, you want to see it tap there, and then with intention leave. Get back above here and start marching higher. I do like this consequent encroachment at 40 or 36 level, which is what I was starting to draw out here. 36 right there. See all this wiki stuff? Don't like that. That's just a full return back into this bounce here. Larger part of the range, 50%. Gotta look at these kind of things too when you're looking at these little ranges. Look at that, right into 50% premium level, then start going lower. Now, what we don't want to see is we don't want to see it start to trade through this, complete this whole boxing. Remember that graded response that we're looking for? I do not want to see, so our B level or B plus level trade is right here, right in consequent encroachment. Or just shy of it. Good morning. Bravo 007. Good morning, good morning. Morning, Chris. Right, so we've come back into that level. So we've traded above it, come back in, found support at it. I want to see it start pushing higher now. Always pay yourself at rejection block if you're inside here. There's a little tiny imbalance right there. Let's hit it right here. So if that reverses right there, you'll know why, because it's right there. You got to find it right here. See that? So you're going to pay yourself there. To me now, I've got to see it close above that level, find some support, come higher. Just recap in our initial presentation. If this rolls through here now and goes lower, and you missed that, that was the discount box, premium box inside this range. So it was tapped it again. And it's too choppy for me. So, but I am still tracking it. I'm still tracking it. It's still bouncing off of premium and discount arrays right now. So I want to see it close above here. Morning, Hans. Good morning. Good morning. Look for that 236 to complete. This looks good now for the next price leg. Keep your eye on 236, finish off that other price leg, and then I'm looking for 339 next. Right off that high again. Lovely. So continuation to the upside. All the time we're finding support inside here. I like that. Remember, you've got a high taken. Fair value gap here. You want to see continuation to the upside. If we run through here again, this is your line in the sand here. The 830 lines up perfectly with the mean threshold of this candle. Nice little retracement. So now we see how we've traded below it. Now we're back into it. Now we're going into this deeper range. So our internal range liquidity, box to box, done. It's a quick little trade if you're quick to see it. Now for me, it's got to get back above that level. Otherwise, we could be targeting the lows here. Once we eat through this level, and the fact that we're even wicking through it now, I don't like that idea. So coming back into this candle's open, or sorry, it's closed, would be an ideal place to continue coming shorter. So it's another hands off until we get something cleaner. It looks like it's going lower to me. We'll see where this closes. We get back into the mean threshold of this last down close candle here. If you have a reaction off of that, it's great. I want to see it close above the initial presentation fair value gap. Otherwise, we're going to continue coming lower. So you want to see it really start punching up through here and through this order block's mean threshold or the 830 from the previous day like that. Good, good. Not just tapping box to box again. You don't want to see this turn into a wick. You want to see this start to close above that and start marching higher. Watch where that closes now. Now we want to come back and use that as leverage to go higher. Next few seconds. Before it takes out the high. Taking the high now, so we've created another little gap up here. Let's see if we can't go higher now. Looking for body to get above here. where are we in our upside run here? So 400 is our event horizon. Just keep that event horizon on your radar as well. It's a nice pullback, eh, Hadi? Right to the money. A money shot. What was the low on that candle? 59. The high on this candle, 62. So you had 3 handles worth of tapping into it, and then away you went. Ah, delicious. This is not what you want to see, all this chop going on here. Let's have a little peek at where Derek is in his little chart. So we wanted to see a return into the discount portion. We've got a run off of here. Back to the order block. Now I want to see this here. At a level of support. Support. And start marching higher. Come on up. Keep coming up. There you go. And that looks good. And we have upside for our Dow Jones as well. Look at that. Draw it out, you guys. Look at this. Mean threshold of this candle. Body closes above it. Use the mean. Remember my line in the sand? I love that level. Right there. Look at that. And we don't even get an institutional order flow entry. It just leaves. A+ setup, man. Way you go. A+ freaking setup. And let's have a look over here. I hope you guys are all stress-free in your trade here right now. I'm stress-free in that one. Let's look over here. Nothing in that one. Nothing in those. Crude oil. We got a change in direction there. I just came back and took my stop. I like this support off this level here now. I like to see that go long. I did try to click that long, good. I want to be just below here. Go just in here. I don't want to see it get through this candle's mean threshold, which is what we just talked about over there on that other chart on NASDAQ or Dow Jones. And I'm looking for a run back to here. I'll let that one run. You going? Okay. All right, so we're still climbing higher. Obviously, you're looking for that 338. Our 236 or 263 is hit now. I want to see that just march up higher into our 338. Okay. Looking for 238 still. You're measuring the mean threshold of just the body and not the wicks, correct? Yeah. Yeah, that's all I measure. When I do mean threshold, it's just the body. Done for that day in that account for the week. Good for you, Derek. I hope you nailed some good trade there, buddy. Liquid 3, perfect setup, boys. Let's see what it does at the consequent encroachment. Will be 50 handles on the ES. Good for you, Derek. Man, you nailed it. Good. ES. Where's ES? Oh, yes. Look at those perfect little runners. Look at that body come up, tap it, get 50 handles out of that. Man, I'm glad you got it. Good for you, buddy. Well done. Well done. Still not as clean as I'd like to see it. It's slowly grinding its way there. Just shy of my objective. In terms of price leg. So a price leg is never a perfect thing. I shouldn't say it's never. Sometimes you have them just beautiful. But otherwise, you got to give yourself on weeklies. I figure if you're within 100 handles of your weekly objective, then you did a pretty good job. And if you're within, say, 20 handles, 10 handles of your daily, you're doing pretty good. And if you're in an hourly, 5 to 10 handles is pretty good, pretty damn good. And there you're like 11, 16 handles away. So we'll see if we set one more push up higher. Yes. Your patience is what pays off, man. Patience and discipline. Wait for it to come to you. Wait for the price action to give you what you want, and don't go chasing after it. Wait for it to come to you and give you your entry. So now we've traded below this candle into its mean threshold. I want to see if it holds. Up close candles, mean threshold. This down close candles, mean threshold. We'll see where the body ends up freezing up on this one when it closes. You want to see it push higher. I want to see my 338. Come on in. Give it a kiss. Come on now. So you're within 8 handles of that. That's pretty freaking close. I call that a win. See it react off there and start going higher. Right there. No, it's giving up. I wanted to see no more than that open right there, give way and stop, not this wicking through here stuff. So this feels like it can come lower now. Just shy of my 338. Or are we going to make one more little run on it? 338 there. Mean threshold of that last up close candle there. Watch that. Hi Darren, I don't know if you've discussed this, but do you think seasonality will get us up in the spring? Yes. Yes, yeah. We talked about that a little earlier just before you got here. Abs brought that up as this would be the time to take everybody, scare the crap out of everybody in the market. When you look at how much it's dropped on the daily chart over the last little while, right? See how we've dropped this huge legs down, and that scares a lot of people. Then all of a sudden have the seasonality to take us back up above these highs and get back into this premium range up here. So what we're looking for, Hans, is a break above this level right here on a close this week, and then a retap and then go higher. And then I'm looking for a run back into this range. I'm looking for this first one, second one, get on top of that second one, and then look for this up here for the rest of the month, if that's the direction we get above here. So, and it lines up with Tibbs as well, so I like that idea. Too much chop for me. Move to the sidelines and wait for a clean setup, you guys. Derek, it was bang on the money, man. Wait for your time. What's sitting up at 18,360 that you two are looking at? You conspirators. That threshold there, that event horizon is at 400. So that's just above us here. So 338, and then I'll move it up to, let me just change that color because that feels like it's an 830 color. I do like purple. If we can take that one, what are you guys looking at 360? Hourly? I see what you're up to. I see what you two are up to. Yes, I agree with you, Sandra. We looked at that wick earlier today. Remember, that's what we're gunning for. At the beginning of the show, we talked about that high is what we're looking for, and that's hitting it. We've got all these price legs higher and higher. So yes, 360 is 361, whatever that candle's high is. It is 361.5. So you're looking for, once that other price legs finished there, 361.5, 361 point. 5 right there. Oop. You get the picture. I'm looking for 361.5. I'm with you, Sandra, Russell, Adit. Take the wick. Take the wick. It'll get there. Take the wick. Take the wick. Yeah, you're welcome, Hans. I think that would be a great opportunity to throw everybody off the market with all this doom and gloom and blame one guy, blame all this stuff, and then all of a sudden, suddenly it starts to turn around again on the seasonality. Stay in the charts. Don't get thrown off by all that noise, the talking heads and all that crap that's going on out there. Stay in the charts. The charts won't lie to you. They'll tell you where we're going. The algorithm is driving the market. All that other stuff may be helping it, but the algorithm is, it's showing us the direction it's going. So right now I'm bullish. So on the daily chart, if we start getting back into that level we talked about on a close, then I'm switching over to the seasonality again. Right now, I'm not into the seasonality idea until that fair value gap gets taken on the daily, on a close. Then I start to switch over to that. Where are we inside the range? What level are we at? Have we closed above that? Do we use that level as support? And if it starts to march higher, then I start to switch over to that seasonality. That's where my mind will go. Waiting for your GQ buddy NQ to go to 18,360. Take out that high, then it could be interesting. I'm hoping it will take my YM higher with it. You're going into YM as well. Good move, Derek. 100% agree with you, buddy. Just no. Oh, yeah, okay. I like that New York PM session high. We have a nice little tap off that and continue higher. I like that. I love the support off this level. That's beautiful. Beautiful. So rejection block above you there, Derek, at 39,807. I like 39,807. Watch half the wick at 39,682. Also watch for 39,730. Put those three levels on your chart and look, watch them for sensitivity. Well, ES is almost exactly like NQ. Look at those two. They're both just as sloppy and messy and wicky. One minute chart. Yes, indeed, Hadi. That's a nice little, yeah. I'm just jumping around on a candle at a time here. Like it comes down to this candle's opening. You get hot, you get long on that. It comes back up. It gets back into the mean threshold. I'm in and out and in and out. I'm doing like stupidly tight trades in a 1 minute chart, jumping back and forth, like almost on a 1 second. Go to a 1 second chart and you're playing a 1 minute candle, just trying to catch a bounce off of these key levels, and then that little run up, you'd be ready to break even at the open. As soon as that open is closed above, then I'm break even. It's like ridiculous. Just wait for an opportunity. I'd rather watch paint truck. Yeah, okay, that's a good point. 1.5 standard deviations, excellent. Just wait for it to show you. Yeah. Right now, there's if this just slowly keeps creeping up here, there's nothing to really show you the entry other than this retrace right here to here. Body trades above it. You come back inside it. Tap, 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 tap. 3 times you get to go higher. But see, there's nothing above you here other than the mean threshold of these candles to have we work through them. Yep. We're using them now as support to go higher. Yep. Tap, tap off of them over and over again. You just want to see them march higher. So I'm just going to wait right now. What else is out there? What's the oil like? Oh, did it give you my profit? Did I was looking for some profit there, wasn't I? Let's see if our trade panned out. I put a trade on there earlier. Did it work out? Ooh, baby. It worked out. There's our entrance right there off of this high. And then we want to get to the premium box right there, and we nailed it. High to premium. Done and done. Right there. Nice. Okay. That's the oil trade for the day for me. Goodly. Forgot about that trade. Sometimes you just gonna let it set it and forget it, man. Now watch this. Just rip through here now. Decimate all the long people. So you're already through this level already. Not quite closed below there, but you're on it. So come back, tap this level here, and start coming lower. Right there. Now look at it go. Watch it go lower now. Still no body below here yet, so it could be one of those bear traps. Got to get a body below here, not just a wick. It's closing right on it. So that's the debate I've discussed with you guys many times in the past over, do you take that because it's closed on it, or do you actually want to see a close below that level? So watch how it acts here now based on that level versus a level that actually took it out and uses this candle and its wick as support and this imbalance right here. See, we're still close below it. That wick a little higher than I wanted it to go, but you're still inside this candle and you're still inside that imbalance. So you want to see that come lower. Which means watch for our 338 that we're looking for. Look at that right on there. The body 339, 340. So we're like, we finally got that high, that price leg finished. Now if it rolls over here now and starts to come down, that second price leg that we'd mapped out is already done. 361 is denied, and we roll back over and start coming back down. We create or engineer some relative equal highs, and we'll come back for them later. During what time? If we get this 10:30, 11 o'clock return back into the range that was created here at 50 to 62% of this range, and then we come back after lunch and take that high out, is that possible? Does that make sense to you guys? So now look for, what did we get up to there, Derek? 647. 647. 647. No, 647 is not the mean threshold of that breaker. What are we looking for? 15-minute, 5-minute, 5-minute, and a 15-minute are nice little charts for looking for little change ups right here. I do like that. So Derek, if you're looking at this, keep your eyes on this level, my friend. Right. There. That's the level you want to look for. The whole price to come lower, or you got to get above there to go higher. So I want to see that just start peeling back down into here. Watch for this discount box down here, Derek, on a 5-minute chart. That'll put you right back into if you get through this on a close, look for a run for that mean threshold of this last down close candle. And then if you take that out on the close, look for a deeper run back into the range. You get back above there, look for continuation to the upside. So that's all looking good. And what do we got here? This is also choppy and messy. As usual, if you like this level of detail in your chart analysis, hit the thumbs up button, the like button. You're warm welcome to hit subscribe and join us for these daily sessions on price analysis and staying on the horse. You get lots of setups every day. I'll give you multiple different places you can get in for setups for longs and shorts. Rejection block right there. Tibbs 27. 30.32 might take us up into 61 there. That's just cruel. 58. No, we got above here now, so look for that 70 level. What were we looking for on that? 730. Oh, we look for the crazy Ivan. Crazy Ivan. Did he give you a Crazy Ivan here yet? No. What about here? Yes. With trading below. Yes. We're leaving those highs, relative equal highs, intact. We're on the same page, G. Thanks for that. You're welcome. I thought that 5-minute candle was the last drop before the higher move. See how you're slightly above it right now? You want to see that provide support. But if this is a whole Crazy Ivan lunch hour, this is 10:30. You'd want to see that go a little higher before 11, but now we're below. We have a small little structure break right here. We've come back inside it. You want to see this keep coming lower and get these. Ideally, you want to see this lower half get taken out first. Get all this consolidation for a cam model continuation down into this range here. And I'd be looking for this box down here. Yep, agree with you, Hadi. You can see how we are still inside the rejection block of that that swing here. This whole last a whole day or more, we've been sitting inside this rejection block. We've come right to the top of it, have not taken out the high yet. We're banging on that. So this now becomes an important level. You do not want to see a close below 1858. There's 30, 32. Wait to see if Crazy Ivan continues. He comes back to look for you, doesn't see you, continues marching higher. Or if he sees you, he's coming for you. Crazy Ivan. There's the mean threshold. This is the boy. 15-minute NQ took out the low. Now finishing it off. That's Way too choppy to even participate, even think about playing inside this. I do like the mean threshold holding here. And see if this mean threshold will hold now. You're between these two levels, right there and there. And there's a little tiny imbalance right here. We can get below 277. Look for these lows. If not, we're going to get above 333. I'll be right back. Uh, 10:45, go, go, go. Let's hear you. Oh, God. Where are we going? Crazy Ivan sounds just like my dad. Crazy Ivan. Don't be too upset if we get denied. We get denied this high. Somehow don't think we're going to, but if we do, just think about its engineered liquidity. We look like we're going to come back and get that later. I'd like to see some measure of retracement before we take that high out of the day. That'll bring us right back to that 8:30. Yesterday's 8:30. just below 50%, between 50 and 60% in the discount portion. That'll bring us back to the original first value, our first presentation. So that would be my measure of I like to see a retracement get back to, and then we'll see how we act in there. And then wait for a reversal and then take it back higher. Oh, you want to see it taken out before 11 or at 11 o'clock. All right, Eddie, we're gonna have a friendly bet here. I want to see it stay intact and come back after its retracement on the range in the morning, and then go higher. And Hadi wants it before the retracement. Good morning, Lambo. I have to step away. The stock market, man. I can't explain it. I'm taking scalps to the consequent encroachment of the 15-minute fair value gap. If it closes above, I'll add. We just need to be done before the master starts on Thursdays. Now, I like YM below the equilibrium 15 down to the 5-minute bullish order block. Yes. I want to see continuation on the downside now. Delicious and nutritious. I am break even. Woo! That'll snap your garter. Just on a break even, came back and snap. Took me out. As soon as I saw that low get taken, I was like, all right, move to break even. That was a come back and take me out of the trade. Now it'll go, but now it'll continue going lower. I'm not touching that now. That was one of those crazy Ivan come back and snap you on the lips. How dare you? That's 40.42. It didn't even really come back to a level that makes sense to me in here, except maybe this rebalance here. I don't know. It still come lower. It stopped me out as well. Gave me a slap. I just pulled down into a profit plus the cost of the trade, and then it went snap. As soon as it took that low out, I was like, okay, I'll just move in behind. Smack. It came back and grabbed me. Now I'm not touching this because I have no idea where it wants to go. It feels like it wants to go lower again, like we want to still keep coming lower, but that quick snap back. I'm still looking for a run back down into here. That's a nice one. That's a nice retracement back into the lowest down close candle right there. I like that. Continuation on the downside. Dow Jones on a 5-minute chart. That makes sense. Run back into an old low. Continuation on the downside. Looking for this little area right here. Take this one out. Close below that. Look for a run into here. And there you are. You're running into there now. Yeah. Going lower. Good. Looking for a run into this box right here. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the macro as well. I'll wait for the this 11 o'clock cluster. Ding, 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 ding. Here comes the macro. What's at 159? It's the inversion. It is the inversion fair value gap at 159. It's this right here. That's 157 to 172. Needed one more PA account for Apex screwing around. We went 10 contracts on ES and passed in 6 points. Oh, wow. Apex will let you, they'll pay you for doing those kind of crazy trades. I don't like any company that says, I don't like the way you traded, so I'm not paying you. It's like, fuck you. No, I don't like the way you trade, so we're denying your payout. I don't like that at all. It wasn't evaluation, okay. Well, if you passed your account and now they move you into a paid account, I don't like that Apex thing. That's just me. Still waiting for a reverse. This is not clean at all. You might have to wait till 1:30. Do they pay you out, Chris, regularly? Do you get like a regular payment for them if you do the consistency trading? And do they hassle you at all? Good for you. You have 2 or 3 payouts a month on those? Well, 19 accounts at $300 as your daily profit. It's pretty good. There's the tap of the discount box. Yeah, if you can do 19 accounts and they're all paying you twice a month or 2 or 3 payouts a month and you're getting an average of $300 a day, you're doing really well for yourself. So good for you. So there's my retracement coming into 11 o'clock. Still keeping these intact. We started our retracement. We've hit the first box. Paid off $185,000 in student loans last year from law school. It's been a godsend. Wow, that's awesome. Party on, man. Woohoo. That's awesome. Law school is $185,000. Hey, wow. Traded back through it. Traded through it. Through it. Market structure shift. Coming lower. Tagged it. Now I'm just looking for a reversal. These relative equal highs, I do not want to see it start getting back through this level. $17,892. Yeah, I heard that about student loans down there. That's insane. I don't think any of us have to pay $185,000 on school. I remember $11,000 for paramedic school, and then it went up to 30,000. I don't know what it's at now. It's a 2-year paramedic program at school, plus the 5,000 for the EMT, and another 2,000 for the other one. So you're probably looking about $40,000-$50,000. So 185,000, $200,000 is unbelievable. But we make pretty good wages up here, so that student loan's pretty much taken care of in a year, just working a full-time job. It's not unreasonable that you couldn't make your thing, but $185,000, you'd have to be a pretty good lawyer to make that back right away. What did you specialize in, Chris? Now that we've hit this level, I want to see if we can get a reversal out of here now. That's the retracement I'm looking for. Now I'm looking for a continuation on the upside. That's your institutional order flow entry drill right here for a tap and go. If that fills this whole gap in right here now, all the way down to that candle's high, 62. So in other words, if it comes down and taps this old low here, then that's a fill. And I don't want to see that. I want to see this right here. Start leaving now, get above that level, and find some support at that. I focus on small business, real estate, and estate planning. Oh, cool. Darren, my son finished his undergrad 4-year state college here in Ohio, and the total cost was $125,000. Jesus, that's crazy. That's a lot of money to pay for your education, man. I could buy there. Right off that. Stop loss down here. Man, I want to see that really start taking off, go up there. If that's going to go up. That includes his housing and food. $125,000 for 4-year college. Is that like at College of Iowa? Is it the Ohio State University? I don't see it getting lower than that now. So we'll go to stress-free trade and see if that it's got ideally got to get above here on a close. They make you take unnecessary classes that just add to the overall cost of. Yeah, I hate that when they do that. You get these mandatory classes, and then you have to pick so many of these other useless classes that you don't really want or need, but you have to have them. You got to fill your. I remember back in the day when I was going to university back in the 80s, it was 200 and some odd dollars a course. We thought that was crazy expensive back then. 200 and some odd dollars. Mind you, I was majoring in acting. I was hanging out with all the artsies. We called it pre-med. What are you in? I'm in pre-med. What are you majoring in? Acting. Acting and psychology. Psychology wasn't my major, it was my minor. I love biology and like anatomy and physiology and acting. That was my thing. So break even, just because you want to see it's got to get a body above here for a continuation. Otherwise, you get this kind of mess where you can get another continuation on the downside. This could be another price leg way lower. So if you're looking at smart money reversal, low risk sell, accumulation, distribution, second stage accumulation, this could be a big drop down here. Take this out and take out these lows. I'd be looking for a run back down into somewhere here. They make it unnecessary classes at the overall cost. I'm still paying for my student loans. Small scholarship. He was a clown in high school. Weren't we all? Daughter's up next 2027. She's a brainiac. I'm expecting better scholarship offers for her. She's the smartest person in the house. Nice. Schooling in the US is really overpriced unless you're going to be a hard science. It isn't worth it. Nurses, doctors, accounting, engineering isn't worth the price. Well, Chris, between trading successes and being a lawyer, you should be pretty financially set in the end. Yeah, for sure. Holy shit balls, I'm in a nice little down trade here. I'm breaking even because this is I got it on that short. Now I wish I had 19 accounts like you, Chris. That'd be a $19,000 day for me so far. Looking for this box down here. Well, Chris, between trading successes, Chris, have you ever had a denial on a payout? One denial of a payout with Apex because I had a new PA account and one of my trades was over 2,000, 40% of the account. I had to trade 8 more days to increase the balance and no more trouble. So they denied you, but trading the 8 days took care of that denial, right? They did not try to wipe the account. Hmm. They won't wipe out they won't wipe out the account. You just have to increase the balance so you have the highest earning day. It's less than 30% of the total to check out for if you have an appointment. All right, take care, Chris. This group can go up and down. You give us a trade to crush, we'll crush it. Lost $100 on that YM, but now just made more than that. The drop in ES, boom, account number 2. Excellent, excellent, good for you. Come on down. Starts the 8:30 open or the 8:30 candle. And that'll be my trade completed there. Where did oil go? Nice short from oil there. The discount box. So box to box trading in oil again. These are really nice opportunities. When you see days like that going back and forth, you can catch a nice, marvelous trade. Look at this box here. Discount box. Immediate rebalance. Oops. See a body trade below it, come back up inside it. You want to see it go short now. Extend the range. Range is extended. Trade back into the order block perfectly. Keep going lower. So yeah, that's nice. And I think Craig was mentioned something about going short, looking to buy. He's looking to buy crude. Not yet. Not yet, Chris or Craig. Look for 60.46. See how you act in 16.46. There's 16.46. Then you're looking for 16.19. So 16.46. See how that acts, and then 16.19 is next. 16.19 right there, which puts you right inside this Monday's first presentation. We hit the 8:30 now. I'm done. Let's go, Derek. D's got about 12 trades in the bad so far. In the bad, I've got some awesome trades. I think I'm sitting at, must be at least 80 or 90% on my trades this morning. I've done a lot of trades though, but my guess is it's going to be let me have a look at how many I've done here. This morning, time, the 8th today. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out of 20 trades, I've got 18. And I lost $2 on one and $2 on another. So I've got 18 out of 20 trades. And $4 loss. So I'm not doing too bad. That puts me around 80-something%. In the bag, yeah. I think that's what he meant. So yeah, I had another 8 more trades. So I had 20 trades in total. I meant in the bag. Not bad. Good job. You're having some problems with the keys today there, Russell. So there's the 8:30. Finish your trade, move to the sidelines, and wait for a new setup now. Hadi had the right idea. He was aiming for the same thing I was. So nice, good man. See that? The immediate rebalance there too is also a fair value gap. Right to the money. Ping. Done and done. So now what I like to see is us get back above this level. There's a small one right here. This order block close. So Russell, look at these levels right now, because we were talking about this yesterday. So I want you to focus on what we're looking at here and start drawing these things out on your charts immediately. Start drawing these little fellas out like this. And put them on your chart right there. So you look for this fair value gap. As soon as you hit that level, key level we're looking for, and as soon as you see our swing starting to happen or a change in direction, we have a body that breaks this fair value gap. Awesome. Does it take out this candle on a high? It does not. So you're looking for this candle to wick back into here and take your long. You'd be buying in there. Your stop loss would be sitting here. If it closes below that, you got to have some wiggle room in here. But if it closes below that level, then, and just wicks into here, closes below it, then move to the sidelines and wait for a break above here. A body, but you don't get that, right? We didn't get the level we're looking for. So you look for this candle and you say, if we get a body above that level, I'm looking for this or the high to get tapped and then go higher. If it doesn't, if this continues to go to the next level, this is the one of interest right here. So you see how we've got a body above that. So I would buy long here. And you put your stop loss below the bottom one. So you can get a retracement all the way back down into here, look for 50% of that range. 50% of the range will put you right in this order block. All I want to see is a little tap of that high right there. Now, I could have done this. I could have gone 2, 2, and 2 inside that range. And then put the max of 6 on, and then put the stop loss down there. So that, or you go 1, 2, 3. So one lot there, 2 lots there, 3 lots the closest to my stop loss. And if I'm wrong, I'm going to take a smaller hit on the biggest portion of my trade. Now, if it runs through this on a close now, you close the trade out. You got to give it some wiggle room in here. That's a deep dive all the way through, fill in that fair value gap. Now I want to see that snap off of here and start coming back up again. I do not want to see it close down below there. So that would be more of a layered response in here right now. And that, I don't even like that. So you got to, oh, it's already closed me out already. I thought this was my stop loss. It's not. So I'm already out. It's already traded through here. It's closed a wick through that. So now you wait for a structure break. See how the body's below here? It's come back, tap that, looking for a low now for that to go lower. So I'm going to try and make that trade, that loss back, because this looks like it's going lower. So diving into this lower discount box again, that should cover my loss. Move to break even. Oops. Break even. Took out that low, so move to break even right away. If it comes back and tags me, that's fine. So Russell would see how you look at it like, oh, I took a huge hit there, like a $600 hit. Well, we're going to see if we can make that 600 bucks back now, move to break even. And again, don't sweat it. You're just getting back in sync with the market. That's all. And we'll still say, well, we're only 50 bucks. We just made 50 bucks back of a 600. I think we lost 600 on that one. 675. So now you just wait for another setup. Or if it comes back into that level one more time, load it on again. Mind you, we've already extended the range, so you got to wait. Right there would be ideal for a continuation on the downside now. Keep coming. You could pull it to break even right now. You want this to start, like that's a perfect level right there for keep coming lower. If it takes out that low, pull it right in, make some more profits. You can nibble back some of your profits. It comes back and takes you out, doesn't matter. You just made a quick little run down into the mean threshold of that candle. And now it would have taken you out. But you would have nibbled another little 100 bucks out of there or so, right? So now we're starting to dig above that level again now. That little poke, don't even like that little poke above there. Now I'm looking at a run back up into this range. And we're getting into a lunch hour. This is where I typically give back my money, and I'm not going to do it. So there's the box you trade back into at 50% of that little range. Not quite 50, just 50% of that range as well. So now you want to see it come lower. Again, we're looking for this discount box overall down here. We have to get above that level right there to go higher. So now, see how we've traded below on the hourly chart? We're trading below that. We've closed this fair value gap in on the hourly. Aren't you glad you pay yourself at rejection blocks? Look at how long that rejection block is. You see this reversal? That long that you got there? As soon as this closes out on that hourly, if it trades back into there, you eke out your last bit of profit out in here, and you're done for the day. Again, watching right here. I don't see anything in here except for this here and here. 832 right there. Come lower now. If it close back above there, looking for this. Nice. Now I'll be pulling stop right up against the open of that now. And take your profit from there to there. That would have tapped you out. Remember, mean threshold of this candle has just been hit. So you want to be chasing that down. If you're in that and you're like, I want to aim for here, I want to chase that sucker down. I want to make sure it does not come back through that key level. So I'm going to chase it down and say, because where is it going? Potentially coming back to this mean threshold right here. And then it reverses and comes back up, takes you up, but you made a little bit of, you made, what was that? Like a 36. So you made like 23 handles just in that 1 minute coming down and going, I'm going to chase that sucker down. I do not want that open to get violated on the way back up. So it takes it on the way back up. So now we've got a little poke through here and we're on a 32 candle. So we're into the crazy Ivan stuff right now, right? Bottom of the hour, crazy Ivan time. I like this for a long now. Oh, just below the 830. I'm looking for a run up into here. Take your first bit of profit up there. Actually, no, take your rejection block there, and I'll take a portion off right there. This to 1. Way too choppy. I'm trying to play inside this guy here. And we just closed above it, so I'm just trying to catch that for continuation. I don't want to see this dig through the mean threshold of this candle. So that's it. My line in the sand is there now. I don't want to see it get any lower than that. No. It's coming through. How's that for a horseshoe up your ass? I'm going to wait. Too much chop. Get above that level now, because you see how we're in this tight little consolidation here. We find some support off of here. Now I want to see that leave from here and make our way through this level. And it's not really a discount, so you're paying a premium for a like literally it's got to be in that box to buy a discount, right? And you want to see that as soon as it hits 60%, you're into 50. If you're pulling your fib tool, so you can see, is it worth you getting hassled over that little level? So wait for something cleaner. But you can still see this how precise we can be and how you can argue over price levels with precision, right? These aren't random levels. Now we're just playing with some real precise levels that you're trying to catch a couple of nickels and dimes out of this. So there's just hit your premium, just under your premium, not quite hit it yet. You'll see it get hit now. There you go. So that's from discount to premium done. So you would scale. I could have scaled off another 2 off of there, move the stop loss to break even, and then scale off another 1 or 2 more at rejection block, old high. On support that level, start pushing higher. Get up on top of here now. I'm like right up against this thing with the stop loss. Just came back and got me right there. So I'm looking for a retap of this or this, depending on where that closes now. Below, so I'm looking for a retap of this. Oh, it's just tapped. It just rebounced that quickly and left. A plus. A plus, man. Yeah, we're both looking for longs there, Hadi. I like a nice little long right off this candle right here. As long as you have a body that doesn't break this high right now, I'm still looking for a retap of that. Institutional order flow, entry drill. Keep pushing higher. Got to run pro shop work today. All right, man. Take care, buddy. I'm out of here in 20 minutes. I'm sitting at 90% trades today, so I'm not going to mess with my success this morning. I like this level here. Remember, you've got this level right here. You haven't had a body trade above it yet till here. So you're looking at this level, a retap of this level down here. And if we get a deeper retracement, don't forget you haven't had this one yet. And you haven't had this one yet. So if we do get a big retracement, look for here and here as a potential reach. Because 50% of this run puts us right back in this one. There's the first one. Now you want to see it leave from here. Tap that high. We've had a body trade above it now. Tap it. You want to see it leave from there. If it doesn't, if it rolls over here now after that first fair value gap spin, the bodies are holding it inside that fair value gap and it's starting to roll over. We've traded back down below it. So now you think this could be a deeper retracement back into this level. So just kind of keep your eyes on this box right here and that one right there. So I'll be looking for right here next. Under that. So in between these two overlaps is 50%. Ideal right there, and leave. So you want to see another top jump up above this level, find support, blow through the 830. 50% level. You're right into the mean threshold of this candle now. Look where our upside objective is today. It is coming. Two there. Two there. Two right there. This is going to be the big long for the day. If this fails below here, I like that 830. See if that 830 holds now. That lower box. I lose that lower box, that's it. This is why I hate trading lunch hour. Get my ass kicked here. So mean threshold. That's your line in the sand. This is all like, if this fails, you got the discount box, and if that hold fails, then I'm way past where I'm supposed to be. See how we're just poking through that mean threshold, just disregarding it. So where are we coming back for? Trade below this, come back to it, trade lower. I'm on the wrong side of that. It's coming lower. Now I want to see if this would have taken my stop. So as we recognize you're on the wrong side, then cut your losses and wait. I'm no live trading that. That's just my demo. So I would have been just below here. That would be the discount box we've been looking for this whole time down here. Now, if we sweep this on the downside, this now becomes important for further continuation. Otherwise, that could be the low set there and then start going higher. $17,650. Yeah. We have the 2 week ones right here, week and week, and we're right in the event horizon, and we've traded now below this, so we could be coming back into a deeper run here, looking for 898. Fair value gap, low taken, discount box, reverse, trade above, come back into the range. Watch that level there. So you got kind of overlapping this one here, this breaker that takes out this high. You want to see if this breaker holds price now and rolls over and comes back down, or we close above this level on a close and then look for some higher run back into this range using this candle as support. So my stop loss would have still been intact. Now I'm looking for, before that candle's high gets taken on the close, I want to see it come back into this level. And watch out for a bear trap here. So I want a nice discount right near the bottom of that box. So if I'm wrong and it comes lower than that, like that small range, we've just come back and tapped it now. Not quite tapped it in my micro account. And if you even so much see a little poke through there, not a good sign. I want to see it close above that level, find support it here, back into that range. This is when you start to, you know, when I was trying to cut back my losses here, the logic was, yeah, I could reach for here, and you're gambling if you want that to hold and go higher, and it did, but it would have been a gamble. It wouldn't have been a sound logic, but it does make sense when you look at it from high to low discount box and then start trading back into the range again. So I want to see that come back into here. Or tap off of here, I guess. Go higher. Look at the large range that you're in here to here, and you're already over 50% already. Average take profit at 80, right in here. So you're well into the premium level range now. So if you've got, it's taken me out already. Pull that fib tool on here, look at 60, 62%, 70%, look at the levels. So if you're using a chem or a TPM model 1, you hit 62%, it comes back and takes you out at 50. So you pay yourself there, it takes you out there, and you'd be happy you use the TPM 1 model. And now we look for those levels that we never got earlier. So we look for 18,013, 1807, the 830 candle, and this down here. Don't forget those. They do like to come back and get them. There, look at the 15 batch. It's going higher. Well, I agree with you, Hadid. I think this is ready for its run higher. But you got to see some market structure shift here. Yeah. It's got a hold here, though. There's the first one. See that right there? That's the first one. There's the second one. Now you want to see that come down to the discount box down here. If she's going to go higher. I'm going to buy two there anyway. I'll let these ones sit. Below that low. If they take out that low, that's my last trade. Demo in front of you guys. Because I'm still nailing these little tiny ones. I'm grabbing these little ones for a run up from my live account. And I refuse to give anything back. So next one, I'm going to add two more down here. And if I'm wrong, it's going to come for the lows again. You want 201 above you there, Hadi. If you want this large range here on a 15-minute, you want 201 on the upside. So now here would be a really great place to leave this open as a breakaway and start marching higher. Yeah, I want to see it close above there too. I like this new tap off this level here, your 830 candle. the open. I like to see this candle hold support, and I see this stay open as a breakaway. I'm going to start marching higher. I want to see it close above this level, which it's done. You want to see it start marching up now. And what do we need to get? Another couple $100. Oh no, we lost 8 there, so 816. What do we lose? We got 2,200 for the day plus. Yeah, well, we're still up, but I need to make back 814. Let's say $1,500. That puts us up in here. Where does that give us? Right there. 700 if we make it up there. That'll neutralize that first trade. What do I think of the 1 hour chart? Yeah, this could be one of those shit situations. You're right. We've just traded below it. We're just tapping into it. This could come lower now. As a rejection block, pay yourself. I'm just going to move to the sidelines. There's too much contradiction. Like this feels like it wants to go lower now, not higher. And then you got a 15-minute chart that says you're going lower. We've traded below this level. We've traded back into this level, and now we're looking to go lower. So I got 15-minute wants to go lower, hour wants to go lower, and my 5-minute, where does my 5-minute want to go? Look at this regular trading hour gap. Don't you want to fill that in? You like to see that go into a discount and run lower. Yeah, it feels like it all wants to go lower, Hadi. You're right, I agree with you, Abs. Doesn't look like it wants to go up at all. Yeah, just got to close above that to go higher. Got to get above this little guy right here for me on the 15-minute to go higher, and then that will put you up near that hourly as well. This is just choppy. I agree with you. I think it's going lower. Everything tells me it's going lower on all the time frames that are relative to this day, like hourly, the 15-minute, the 5-minute. We just need the 1 minute to catch up and give us the same thing. Got to break this little guy on the downside. Yep. Smart move, Hadi. Wait for the next bus. I think that's going to be it for me, you guys. We're into lunch hour now, so you're just going to get beat up and lashed around in here, and I'm not giving back anything that I've made. So that'll be it for me. I will see you guys on the Telegram channel. I'll post trades on there. After lunch starts to settle down, it's nice to be able to just put all your focus on the charts and start doing some trades this afternoon. So I will see you guys on the charts in the Telegram channel this afternoon. I'm going to go and get myself a little my acupuncture, and I will see you guys this afternoon. Thanks for tuning in. If you like what we're doing, again, hitting the thumbs up. It just lets me know you appreciate what we're doing. And like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We'll let you know when we're in town and we're doing our thing, right? Tomorrow, I think I don't know when my flight leaves, but tomorrow we'll be heading out to see Hadi and anybody else who's out in Toronto. And so if we're leaving early, then there will be no show tomorrow until the afternoon or probably the morning of Thursday. Yeah, Thursday might be my my show if we're too busy flying tomorrow. I might just make comments in the Telegram channel, and I'll see you tomorrow, Hadi, in Toronto. So I look forward to that. And again, thanks for tuning in. Love you guys. Thanks for every one of you. I love you all. Send love. Take care of each other out there. Be kind to one another. Don't buy into this whole crap about being mean to somebody else just to get ahead. It's not true. You don't need to do that. Be kind to each other out there. Take care of each other. And I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning, hopefully. If not, Thursday morning. See you later. Take care.